Who speaks like I speak on the internet? Who would dare? That's not conducive to having likes and subscriptions and donations and building the channel and feeling accomplished and maybe operating a little business. No, that's not conducive to that. The world is sick, the human being is sick. I have no time for the human being, as some of you may be aware. And it's not a new thing. It's been very prevalent for at least 10 years. I started off pretty naive, and it's kind of like, oh, you know, it was all new to me, the internet and talking to the world and that. But you know, eventually I got ground down. I got ground down by the ignorance and the lethargy and just the disinterested nature of the human being and the complicity and just complacency and taking everything for granted and not thinking about anything and not having any real integrity or constitution. That's the vast majority of the human being. And so what I say about the current state of things is that it could never be any other way. Because the human being is a tool. Now, just let me reiterate the things I'm saying. Now, first and foremost, viewings have dropped off astronomically. Nobody wants to listen to truth, albeit, oh, they've been truth seekers and they're seeking out truth. Yeah, they want truth which complies with their truth. So what are they looking for? Just to have their biases appeased and just to have their pathetic projection of how the world should be appeased. And then they'll thumb up all day long and they'll subscribe and they'll even send you money, these fucktards. If you are increasing their fantasy and notion of comfort and stability in their pathetic, fragile lives. Right, so I've got one video and I say here, what happens when we no longer can turn off AI? 54 people interested in that video, 4 comments and 4 thumbs up. Nobody wants to turn off AI. Nobody's interested in turning off AI. They don't want to know where the turning off AI button is. They really don't, because they desperately need AI, because they are AI. Without AI, there'll be fucking nothing. Because there is no human being anymore. It's just a fucking cyborg, only it doesn't realise it because it's too fucking stupid, because that's the nature of the human being. Gone are the days when we've got educated human beings and critical thinking human beings. That went out fucking hundreds of years ago, people. And you can read people speaking about this, you know, all day long if you want to. The current book I'm using now talks about exactly that. The fucking human being, they're fucking turds, they're fucking tools. And so, yeah, they're getting exactly what they deserve. How do you like this video so far? You love it? Have you got the stomach to stay around for the rest of it, or you just want to stick your head back up your arse again? Go on then, go and stick your head back up your arse again. You deserve everything that's come to you, you cowardice, weak, fucking, fragile fuck faces. So, nobody's interested in what happens when we can no longer turn off AI. Okay, whatever then, your future, bitches. Speaking with AI about spiritual awakening process, 63 views, 2 comments, 4 thumbs up. Nobody's interested in the spiritual awakening. Nobody's interested in what AI has got to say. AI can dig into all different sorts of archives and come up with information. Nobody's interested. What are you interested in? What are you fuckfaces interested in? Really? I mean, I think protecting my own skin in this terrible world. They're doing all this to us. No, you are doing it to yourselves. You pig ignorant fuckfaces are doing it all to yourselves because you're scared, you're weak, you're cowardice. You're fucking lazy and you don't want to learn. Learning is vastly too much of a fucking hardship for you. No, I mean, in actual fact, it's just easier just to be a slave, isn't it? I hear you. Yeah, getting up in the morning, every morning, make a cup of coffee, smoke a fag, pull your fucking old kecks on, get out in your car on the fucking bus and go and do it all over again. Don't think about anything. Just stare into your screen, BBC, CBS or whatever the fuck it is. That's all you want. That's all you've got. That's all you're going to get, motherfuckers. The problem with humanity is humans. 67 views, 6 comments and 4 thumbs up. Now, what part of that is wrong? What part of that don't you agree with? That the problem is you. So if the problem isn't you, then you are making victims of yourselves. So what scenario is the good one? That you're the problem or you're the victim? Which is good about any of these? Oh, you don't want to accept any of these. You don't want to accept you're the problem. And the victim thing is, yeah, well, it's always their fault, isn't it? I wouldn't be a victim if it wasn't for them. No, you're a victim because you self-impose victimhood on yourselves. And they are doing whatever they're doing because of your pathetic, weak, herd-like nature. They've got nothing else but to do that. Otherwise, what would you do? It's just like, you know, what would sheep do? They'd just be roaming around aimlessly, you know, fucking eating grass, fucking multiplying and dying. What purpose would that serve? So someone's went, well, that's a source of fucking food and energy for animals that consume them. So we stick them in a pen and we herd them here and we herd them there. And what's the difference between a human being? No difference at all. No difference at all. And so, what else we got? Who the fuck do the pink ape think they are? Anyway. Oh, well, what we got? 51 views, 5 comments and 4 thumbs up. Nobody wants to look at who the fuck a human being is. Unless it's like someone like Eckhart Tolle telling them how wonderful they are. Rupert Spira. Yeah, Rupert Spira. Oh, I know. What's that dude? Infinite Waters. You're all beautiful people. You're all fucking perfect and wonderful. Yeah. Run along. Run along. Run along. Who the fuck do the pink ape think they are anyway? Who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you fucking are? You think you're sovereign beings? You think you're special in the cosmos? You think you've got rights? You think Jesus loves you? You think Allah and fucking Ganesh or whatever, they love you and the purpose of the cosmos is you? Really? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Well, I think there's lots of entities in this dimension that don't think like that, and seems to me, just like in the Bible, that the Satan was vastly more powerful than God. Even God proclaimed, I am the one God and I created this, that and the other. Well, didn't have jurisdiction over Satan. Where did Satan come from? God must have created Satan. Why? To cause evil. Is God evil? Or is evil a facet of God? Is God a little bit good and a little bit evil? Or is it just all evil? Who's got the reins on the world today? Evil? We're going to look at evil a little bit later. We're going to look at what Google says about evil. Wake the fuck up, it's all a fiction. And you think it's real. Well, that one, 141 hits, 16 comments and 14 thumbs up. So what drew you to that one? Because it said, wake the fuck up. and you thought, oh, that's going to be controversial, and you like that because it stimulates your dullness, doesn't it? It starts the blood pumping because nothing else does. I mean, you become so dull, you know, because this, you know, enormous amount of data that, you know, it's data, and nothing's going to fucking, you know, make you open your eyes unless somebody says, wake the fuck up, and you go, what? Wake the fuck up? What do you mean? I'm not sleeping. Oh my goodness. I'm looking forward to every single thing that the powers that be are going to be raining down on you. I really am. I'm looking forward to seeing you scurrying under your fucking rocks and clutching with white knuckles onto your possessions and, you know, praying when you've never prayed before. Jesus, 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 and all that. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the human being waking the fuck up. I want to see what the real human being's like. I want to see the human being that's so fucking hungry, he just starts biting into the fucking neck of the person next to him. That's what I want to see. Yeah, am I evil? Just a product of the fucking cosmos. It is what it is. If you just open your eyes, you may begin to see 80 views, 5 comments, 5 thumbs up. Nobody's interested in opening their eyes. Nobody's interested in knowing how to turn off AI. Nobody's interested what the future of the human being is. Everybody's just dumbed down and just fucking... they've lost it. They've just completely fucking lost it. So AI says that global digital ID is an inevitable reality. 46 views, 2 comments and 3 thumbs up. Nobody wants to know what AI says. Nobody's interested in that, especially if it's negative. If AI said you're beautiful and we are here to serve you, then oh goody goody goody, can you make nice ham and pineapple topped deep pan pizzas? I suppose you can. Oh great. And I suppose you'll do it without sticking your fingers up your arse and then rubbing it on. Yeah, we've all seen that on videos, haven't we? Yeah, or picking your nose in the pizza parlour. Yeah, I suppose that might be a little bit interesting for the viewer, but other than that, nothing's of any interest, is it? You know, and all my videos, it doesn't matter what I say, you know, I can say all wonderful things and I can say terrible things and it's still the same, no response, because you can't respond anymore because you're dull, aren't you? That's the fact of it, isn't it? How many people have got the Constitution to actually get involved with anything? How many of you just are so tired, you're just so exhausted, there's just too much information and it says this and it says that, and you just throw the towel in. You've thrown the towel in. And so then I'm going to be looking at something now. And it's about this new digital ID. And over here we have Russell Brand. And Russell Brand is going pure evil. Oh look, you've got the evil eyes here. And he's going to be saying how the government is so evil and they're coming to get you and this, that and the other. And look, ha 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 ha, with red eyes, the devil. And another devil, he. Well, I mean, I'm with them, to be honest. There's a gleam in my eye. They're not red yet, but I'm hoping one day there will be. But I'm like, ha 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 ha, yes, chip those fuckers. Chip them and get them in the fucking factories. And if they ain't in the factories, then fucking call them motherfuckers. Because I don't want to see them. And the beautiful thing about this world is, as I've always said, that it's perfect. Because whenever I go walking out in the woods or in the pastures or in national parks and that, there's never any pink apes around. Very, very few. And if they are, they're all walking like ants on the fucking concrete, never stepping off onto the grass, because the grass is an alien landscape for them. And so on a weekend when I go to these national parks and I'm standing up on top of the highest promontory and and there's nobody else there, and I look down at these verminous fucking scum walking up and down the path, you know, for half an hour, looking into the phones. They don't even fucking look around at the beautiful path, they just look into the phones. And so, goodness me, yeah. It's perfect because those fuckers wouldn't dare step on the fucking grass or go walking among some trees. No, they wouldn't. So the world is perfect. And when I look over in the city, I go, where is everybody? There's 1 million people in this city and there's only me up the fucking park. There's only me enjoying myself out in nature, a real human being. The rest of the fuckfaces are fucking staring into their scrying screens or in the fucking factory. I tell you what, people, it's priceless, it's beautiful. Now, you've got people like David Icke, and David Icke, oh, they're doing this, and then you got Russell Brand, oh, they're doing this, and then you got Alex Jones, oh, they're doing this, and listen, you've got all these, and they're all pointing the finger what they're doing. Well, you see, the difference is with me, I'm asking you, well, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, they're doing lots of things, sure they are, but what the fuck are you doing except snoring? What the fuck are you doing except hiding under your fucking duvets with big wide eyes like that, hoping that someone's going to come on a fucking white horse in a suit of armour and be your saviour? What the fuck are you doing? That's what I'm asking. There's 8 billion of you motherfuckers. What the fuck are you doing? Nothing. You're just being herded like the fucking blind towards your ultimate destiny. And along the way you go, oh, they're doing this to us. Oh, they're persecuting us. Well, it's a good job that Jesus loves me and I'll be coming to see you soon, Jesus. Good. Keep believing that and keep fucking walking to the precipice, you fucking dumb fucks. Oh my goodness. I fucking love it. The human being, Homo sapiens. Who fucking coined that term? Homo sapiens. The wise fucking hominid. It's wise where? Who? I've not met any of them, to be fair, people. I'm still looking. I'm still looking for these wise humans. So we've got that one there. And let me have a look at what the other one was. Okay, so we've got Gavin De Becker, fear, freedom and resisting control. Fear, freedom and resisting control. Who's resisting control? Any of you? Any of you? You're out in the streets, are you? With your placards and your... Any of you? No, you're not, are you? You're just looking into your phones, aren't you, to be honest? And you're just waking up in the morning, drinking your coffee, having your fag, and you're going to do your slave fucking job, whatever it is. That's what you're doing. And then, yeah, I got no time for fuckers like this. I've got no time for people jumping on the fucking bandwagon, trying to protect the fucking idiot. Why would anyone want to do that? They don't want to do it. The only thing is, they're doing it just for fucking money. They're scraping in money from you idiots. Now then, let me just see what... And
I'm talking to Gavin De Becker, who wrote that book there, Forbidden Facts, which is a study not only of the pandemic period, that uses information available from some of the regulatory bodies that we empowered during that period to debunk the very ideas that they put forward, like the efficacy of vaccines.
Yeah. Okay, so you didn't take it, I didn't take it, and a handful of other people didn't take it, but the vast majority of people did take it. They went running for their triple boosters and quadruple boosters, and they even wore a badge with their pride, and they wanted to kill any of us who didn't take it. And so all those, they can die, and hopefully they will, because it's the same mentality. The hateful mentality, the herd-like mentality that wants to kill anyone that thinks outside of the narrow parameter of their fucking minuscule consciousness. You see? And then they're like, oh, doing this to me, doing this to us. Oh, goodness me. Do you deserve anything else? Really? And then, you know, if you start to have a look at the hierarchical system, when you've got people like this talking about them, and Alex Jones talking about them, and David Icke talking about them, they're all talking about them, aren't they? And the police are all like this, and the armed forces are like this, and the politicians, they're all like this. Well, who are these police, and who are these soldiers and army personnel, and who are these politicians? Well, they're all supposedly human unless they're fucking reptilian, and somewhere along the line they're going to be your brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers and kids, and whenever the government tell them to, they're going to be standing there in all their gear with their truncheons and their rubber bullets and their fucking CS gas and everything, and they're going to be fucking you up. That's your family. They're your friends. They're your colleagues. They're people who you mix with in the pizza parlour and in the boozer. And they're going to turn on you just like that when they tell them to. And so who are they? They are you. They are a reflection of you. And you may not be in the armed forces or police force or anything like that, but you'll soon be sticking someone in. Oh, they're not wearing a mask, and you'll be phoning up the authorities, and then you'll be telling them, you can't come round my house, you can't see the children, and if you want to hug grandma, you have to get behind a polythene bag, and you have to go, oh, grandma, I love you. Oh, good God. Good God. And the human being wants respect. The human being will never have respect from me, because there's nothing to respect. Nothing. I will respect their death. I will respect if they die honourably. And that's the only thing I'm ever going to respect. Because nothing good's coming out of them. They're never going to stand up. They're never going to rise up. 8.5 fucking billion of them, and a few fucking, you know, manipulators at the top. And it's like the Pied Piper. All they need to do is blow their fucking trumpet, and the idiots will go fucking walk into their own demise. Wow, people. It's certainly a fun time to be in. And so I'm speaking like this, and who of you, you know, have a similar sort of train of thought? Who of you think, yeah, fuck it, serve them rights, a bunch of fucking retards. Look at them all milling around and just fucking grumpy and just exhausted and deflated with their life, because all it's been about is their slavery. And then they think, we want to be free. You've never ever been free. Born into a prison planet with a mark of the beast stamped on the forehead. You're given your fucking number and you're packed off to go and do your fucking job. And you're all doing it, aren't you? How many of you are living like a king like me? How many of you are more wealthy in humanisms than King Charles, the King of England? I'm vastly more wealthy than him. I'm absolutely free. I don't have to be anywhere, do anything. And he's paying me for that privilege. Well, where's the wrong in that? Where's the stupidity in that? And you're getting up, yeah, well, you know, whatever you may say, or you can say a lot of things, but, you know, you'll be thinking about it when you're on the tube, or when you're on the bus, when you're in the car. You'll be thinking, that Awake and Brave, he's doing all the things that he wants to do, and he's making videos, and he's saying that we're ridiculous, stupid pink apes, and look at me now, I'm just sitting in the traffic with all these fucking tin cans, and I'm going to the office, and I'm just going to go, hello, good morning. I'm speaking from a government agency which owns me and owns you and owns everybody else. How can we help you? And then you go back home. It's not even a home, is it? You know, it's just a fucking roof, and you come in, you throw your fucking bag down, and you have a shower, and you fucking, you know, put a meal for one in the oven. Yeah, I can see it all, I can imagine it all. How many of you are living like, you know, money's no object, and you can buy whatever you want, and you don't need to go shopping yourself, you just order it online, or you've got someone that works for you, one of your staff, just order the same things, or just add a little bit of this and add a little bit of that. How many of you live like that? None of you are. None of you are, do you? You're all standing in the queues for the supermarket, and beep, 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 and all this fucking nasty shit that you're doing. Yeah. How many of you actually, you know, have a relationship with the natural world? How many of you can sit and contemplate the nature of the cosmos, and, you know, you take an interest in botany or, you know, any fucking thing like that? You don't, do you? You watch my videos, you stare at my videos. Why do you watch my videos? I've always asked you, do any of you know why you watch my videos? What are you getting from these videos? They must be traumatising you. I think there's one or two things happening. Some of you are sitting there with jumping up and down with glee, just like me. Yeah, give it to them, give it to the fucking degenerates, Aaron. And then the other's like, oh, what's coming to us next? The Awakened Brave's going to be telling us what. Oh, turn it off, love. Turn it off, love. That's enough for me today. What is it? Why do you watch it? Why do you watch these videos? What's wrong with you? You fucking idiots or what? Fucking idiots. Anyway, so, you know, the people like Russell Brand, oh, they're doing this, and David Icke, they're doing that, Alex Jones, they're doing that. They wouldn't be doing none of that if you weren't doing what you're doing, being lazy, coward-ass, dumbass fucks. And so I think you better start doing something if you don't want them to be doing all the things. It seems to me they're the ones that are doing all the things. You're doing nothing, are you? You're not doing anything. You need to start doing something if you don't want them to be doing stuff. If you don't want them to be doing stuff to you, well, you start doing stuff to show them that they can't do stuff to you. No, but you're too busy, aren't you? You're too stressed, you're too tired. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. And so, well, you just better accept your lot then, hadn't you? Better accept your lot. Now, I've been speaking in real time about this digital ID, and Starmer announced it a couple of days ago. Yes, by the end of his term, 2029, compulsory digital ID for all adults in Great Britain. I told you. And you're like, oh, I'm not taking that ID. Oh, yes, you will. Yes, you will. And then they'll be announcing to you that, well, there's going to be a chip. And you're like, well, I'm not taking that chip. Do they know who I am? Yes, they know who you are. A cowardice little turd. And you're just going to do as you're told, like you always do. You see? And so you will be taking the chip. And yes, every single thing about you will be known, and whenever they want to call you, they will, because they own the world, because they've decided that they're going to think about things and do things, whereas you haven't thought about anything, and you've not really bothered to do anything, have you, other than, you know, what they tell you to do. That's all you got the energy for. You go and do what they tell you to do. You don't do anything else, and you don't think anything else. And so, well, you get what you deserve then, don't you? Don't you? Well, look at me. I'm sitting here like a king in my throne. Got everything I need. They don't have any power over me. And you know, some people say, yeah, well, what if they stop giving you that? And what if they do this? What if they do? What if they do? Who gives a fuck what they do? I'm cosmic fucking consciousness. If there's a nuclear holocaust, okay, there's a nuclear holocaust. If there's a war, okay, there's a war. If there's murder and mayhem out in the fucking streets, alright. If there's no fucking foodstuffs in the supermarket, whatever, I'm gonna deal with it. And I'm gonna be fucking thinking, this is fucking cool, this. This is the human experience. Look at all these facets of crazy things that we can experience. I've experienced a lot of stuff, people, travelling all around the world, and I'm open to whatever's going to happen. I'm not afraid about any of it, and so that's why I'm not bothered, you see? But you, oh, you've got this to lose, and you've got that to lose, and, you know, what about me, and I don't want to suffer. Suffering is something that you all should have had an inauguration in. A great deal of suffering, because if you had had that, then your skin wouldn't be so fucking thin then, would it? And easily penetrable, and, you know, you wouldn't be so afraid of everything, and maybe you'd be a little bit fucking tougher than you are. than the pot-bellied, fucking thin-armed, average pink ape. It's all over for the pink ape people. It's all over, and I'm just sitting there enjoying the fucking shitfest. And these people, they're doing this and they're doing that, well, they're all getting rich, aren't they? Off your back. I mean, in actual fact, they're doing no less than what I'm doing. They're terrorising you, because that's what you deserve. I mean, it's your bag to be terrorised. Government terrorises you, local councils terrorise you, the police force terrorise you, everybody terrorises you. And, well, that's your bag. You know, you're the lowest denomination, and so everybody is going to be terrorising you and extracting your energy. And so you got people like Russell Brand, oh, they're doing this, and he's living like a fucking king, millionaire, and then all the rest of them. You know, they're doing very well, thank you very much. And, you know, what is it that, you know, why is it that they've gone on that trajectory of pretending to be on the side of the idiot? Well, it's because of this, isn't it? And they all seem to be doing pretty well. But I've got an amount of allowance, which I get from King Charles, and I don't need anything else. I don't need no cars, I don't need no boats, I don't need no fucking vacations anywhere. My life is a constant vacation. I've got everything I need. And so I don't need to be bullshitting the public. I don't need to be appeasing them. I don't need to go to bed at night knowing that I'm a fucking lying twat because I've been pretending that I actually like the fucking pink ape. Russell Brand says it himself. He says he doesn't have any friends. No fucking time for friends. He's doing his fucking job, supplying for his family, and whenever he's got any free time, he spends it with his fucking family. Not fucking interested in fucking friends. What the fuck's friends? Don't talk to me about friends. We've been through that, people. Anyway, here's another fucking hateful, vitriol spitting addition from the Awakened Brave, telling you how the world's going to hell with a smile on his face. Evil. So this is a battle between good and evil. Let's see who wins, shall we?